So you talk about how to land clients from all over the world, and increasingly maybe known clients or someone who seems to
Mm-hmm.
be unreachable for the
Mm-hmm.
regular person.
Mm-hmm.
Does it just start with warm pitches and then referrals, or are there more parts to that?
There definitely are more parts to it. It does start with building that relationship and then reaching out to them and letting them know that, hey, I'd be happy to be a part of your team. I'd be happy to help you with, say you'd see that they've got a launch coming up, or if you're like, say, a launch copywriter like I am, or it could be it could just be like, we also do consulting on things like, your offer positioning. So if you feel like someone's, needs help with that, we let them know. But I feel like that's like probably step one. The other things is just kind of understanding that you need to be really, really good at your work, because the best in the industry more often than not want to work with the best in the industry, So you need to kind of understand that you have to, this is something that we constantly invest in and work on, is increasing your skills so that you can bring more value to the table. You may be I'm a specialist in conversion copywriting, but there is so much more that I can bring to the table in terms of things like launch strategy or offer positioning, or so you just don't want to. And even with launch copywriting, you want to be really good at that. Or if you're a graphic designer, you want to be really good at your craft. You need to constantly invest in your skills and constantly up level your skills so that you're not only confident in yourself, but then your clients start to see those results.
Yeah. And I think the other thing that we've sort of realized has worked really well for us is that you need to really have a genuine connection that you want to forge with that person. So it's not that you connect with them and then you're pitching your services.
Yeah.
So do you really respect them for what they're doing in the community? Do you respect the sort of skills that they bring to the table? Do you want to learn from them? So that relationship and connection builds over a period of time. And it's then a two-way process, because then they also start to get slightly intrigued and interested in what you're doing. Maybe if you're on the same sort of networks, they're seeing the sort of wins that you're sharing, the results that you're getting for other clients. And this sort of builds that momentum. And then at the right point when you feel that you can add value is when you really pitch your services.
It makes sense, especially for those who maybe offer courses themselves. Maybe you join their community. Like if it's a dream client,
Yeah.
if it's a dream client you want to land, it would be maybe you invest in joining their community to get closer to them. And is that how you start to work with some of those clients? Can you give us a story around that?
Sure. With so yeah, let's for instance, we've done multiple projects with Pat Flynn of Smart Passive Income, and in fact our connection and relationship with him started way back. We were on his email list, and we're constantly like really engaged, watching his videos, commenting, like Mayank said, so showing up on different platforms, like supporting their work genuinely, because that was what we really needed as well. Like it was his advice was really helpful for us, when we were watching his videos and all of that. So we would like just participate in the community. And then he launched a program called Affiliate Marketing Made Easy. And affiliate marketing was something that we were interested in exploring and adding to our, revenue mix. So it just made a lot of sense because we'd seen him do a really great job. So we signed up for his programs, for the program, showed up, worked through it, got great results, shared that as well. Ended up giving like a really good video testimonial for him as well. And then, what happened was in 2017, in fact, I attended a lot of conferences in the US, and Pat was speaking at two of those, and I ended up meeting him in person as well. And then after that, I noticed that they were working on a launch for a new, for one of his flagship courses. So I reached out and let him know that if there's anything that I could do to help, I'd love to be a part of the team and just kind of contribute. So, and this was not like an email pitch either. This was like on Instagram. And he was like, yeah, sure. Let's get on a call, and why don't you like kind of walk me through, how you could help. got on a call. I walked him through my process, what are the things that I do for our launch copy clients and all of that. And that's how we signed up for the first project. And then I ended up also working on the Affiliate Marketing Made Easy course project as well. So those were all projects that they were looking to evergreen and, kind of looking at optimizing the results they were getting from. And then there was a third project that I ended up doing for them for another course that they were launching around email marketing. So one project led to another and another. That again has been, like Mike was saying, we don't do warm pitches or a lot of marketing as such these days, in fact, for the last few years, because a lot of our clients are either repeat projects or, through referrals.
Yeah. But you didn't go into the relationship also with the aim of landing him as a client. Isn't that the difference? Like you're almost there
Yes.
for your own honest reasons, and it turns out, oh, there's a potential much later in the process.
Yes. And that's important to keep in mind, because you wouldn't always have a situation where they probably need your expertise. So you need to go in seeing, obviously you want that to be a two-way relationship, but you want to see that, do you want to learn from them? And going back to the point, do you respect their skills and what they're doing in the community? And from there, you just see how that builds up.
Yeah.